All right. The amount of poop and vomit that I have dealt with in the last, I don't know, 16 hours is a little unsettling. So I took a shower. I put on a dress. And I'm gonna try and restart my day. It's like 1 o'clock, I think. Hi, sir. If you could kindly keep your bodily fluids to yourself for the next few days, that'd be great. What do you think? So, thanks for clicking on my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Thanks for being here. Please hang around. Just make my day a little better, please. Let's get started. Get the drugs sorted. Because if it's 1 p.m. and you haven't taken your drugs yet, you probably need them. Welcome back. It has been almost 3 hours. Oh no, it hasn't. Almost 2 hours. I took a nap, ate some cheese, some cantaloupe. My gremlins are all lined up in front of me. I thought this would be a good idea. I was wrong. I'm getting a phone call. So anyway, long story short, or short story long, this ended up being a really grumpy day for me, if I do say so myself. It was kind of hard. It was just, you know, when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and things just aren't going the way that you think they should, and then you're not motivated, and then you're tired, but you don't know why you're tired because you haven't done anything. You know, it was one of those days. I did shower, I did put on a dress, which did help. It always helps me. I know some people are not that same way, but that did help get me going. Does anybody else load their dishwasher like I do, where they wash all the dishes first, put them on the counter, and then once they're all clean, fill the dishwasher? That's also how I unload, which I know people who unload the same way, where they empty everything else on top of the counter and then they put it away. But I also do that when I load it. So let me know. Also, curious, did you see that grate at the bottom of my sink? Tell me your thoughts. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Are you like for or against? Let me know, because I'm genuinely curious kind of on what the purpose is for them, if I'm being honest. My husband likes it. He says that his favorite thing is that when you put a plate at the bottom of the sink, it doesn't clog the whole sink, which I get. I can appreciate that. But to me, it also feels like a whole lot of work for that. I mean, it's not like it stops anything from going down the disposal, because there's a big hole in the middle of it, and things, you know, like your spoon can still drop in there. It's just a lot more work to clean. See, I'm like cleaning all of these little wires now and just making sure there's no food stuck on any little part. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, it's still in my sink. I filmed this like a week ago, and I still have it. Although this thing on the top that I have, this little rack that sits in, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I absolutely love it. So they both came with the sink. I wasn't just buying sink accessories online one night. They all just came with the sink. I got it on KSL for, I don't know, half the price that I would have bought it new. So, you know me, I love finding a good deal, and that, my friend, was a good deal. Also, my stove was like a $400 stove, and I got it for $200. I mean, things are great around here when you're looking online. Obviously, you can see that, like, some of our house isn't finished. We're missing parts to it. You know, like my drawer under the stove isn't there. And those things will come with time. We have them, they're just not installed all the way. But I have to say, I think it's all worth it. Living in an unfinished house, having side projects going while you're working, while you're living there, I think it's worth it, because we're in our own space and we get to choose what to do with that space. We get to decide when we eat dinner and who's going to be around for it and all of those things. So it has been really, really good. Can I just say, this is my third time filming this voiceover, because the first time I filmed it, I deleted it on accident. Second time I filmed it, I was interrupted 40,000 times by my children, so I just deleted that one too. So third time's the charm. Come along with me as I'm unpacking some boxes here and sweeping up and just getting things done. You know, when I'm feeling unproductive, I really look forward to editing videos. I don't love filming them as much as I love editing them, and so I figure if I give myself something to edit, which means I have to film, then I'll have the reward in the long run. So I love that that's given me something to look forward to outside of just mom stuff, which I also love and look forward to that too. I will say that at the end of this video there was a clip that I did not end up putting in here because the lighting was really, really bad. And it was where my husband came home from work and I was cleaning off the table, and he came in and threw his keys on the table and started laughing. He thought it was so funny. He was being a jokester, and because he knew that I was filming, and he took his jacket off and he threw it on the table, and it was so funny, but I couldn't put it in here because the lighting was bad. It's just interesting to think that no matter what's going on in your life, you're constantly like cleaning and picking up, and even as you're cleaning and picking up, things are getting messier at the exact same rate, it feels like. Does anybody else feel like they can't even like keep their head above water? Because that's how I was feeling this day. It has been a day. I'm hiding behind the fridge. There's kids over there. But we also have no silverware yet. So I don't know why I feel like I need to announce this to the internet, but I feel like I have to say that my standards are usually higher than generic chocolate chips. But as I said, this day was a rough day, and you know, it tasted like cheap chocolate, but it was what it was, and it got me through. It's one of those like little pick-me-up energy boosts, and you just have to go with it sometimes, even if it's not what you love. Okay, this bathroom vanity, why is it so dirty? Why is it filled with actual dirt? Well, we got it at this discount used store, and we got it for $100. It is big enough, it's like the perfect height, perfect width, and it has these cute little drawers. They're all soft close, they all have compartments in them. And the only thing that was wrong with it was the sink was cracked, so we kept the countertop, and then we just replaced the sink, which was inset into the vanity. And yeah, that was like one of our best finds, because if you haven't ever looked at vanities brand new, they are several $100s, especially if you're getting one that's as high of quality as this one is. So that was definitely a win. But the dirt was in there because we had kept it in our garage for the past like 4 months, I think. And our garage is not finished. So dirt just came and settled in, and it was my job to clean it out. So that's what I was doing here. As you can see, I had a baby crying in the background the whole time. So we love to see that. I'm not the only mom who has crying kids all around me all the time, that's for sure. But even with these times where things are crazy and I'm not having a good day and my kids are crying, I found this actually from one of my favorite YouTubers. She calls them 10-minute tasks. And I have found that instead of thinking, oh my gosh, this whole house is a mess, everything needs to be done, and overwhelming yourself, it's better to just say, okay, what 10-minute task can I do? I can handle a baby crying for 10 minutes. What can I do while he's crying at my feet? I can clean this bathroom up. Or the baby's asleep for 10 minutes. You know, it's like I would have a newborn, you would think, because he literally doesn't nap, and he takes like 10-minute naps like a newborn does. Don't come at me with the advice. I know that the reason he's not sleeping as well is because of me and all the choices that I've made. I'm sure of it. It's fine. But I've learned that even if it just takes 10 minutes, here's the thing. You see this video did not happen one shot after the other. It was between lunch, it was between naps, it was between someone's fighting, someone's crying, like all of these things were happening amidst this, like, okay, I'm gonna clean the bathroom real quick, okay, I'm gonna take a break, okay, I'm gonna start here. So that's one thing that has really helped me, is to just pick a 10-minute task, or like, I mean, I don't even call them that in my mind when I'm thinking of them. I'm thinking, okay, I'm in the bathroom right now, what needs to be put away? And I just put it away while I'm in there. And it doesn't feel so overwhelming because you're not cleaning the whole bathroom. You're just tidying. And I think that is one thing that has really been a game changer for me, is learning the difference between just like tidying up real quick and then having this like overwhelming monster task. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of, I don't know, a helpful tip to move forward with your day when it seems just so heavy. Okay, so this is our mudroom. We love our mudroom. It is full of mud. So as I said, our house is there's a lot that's unfinished. And so all surrounding our house is just dirt, and it's the winter time, so it will snow and then it will turn into mud. And the amount of mud that we sweep out of here on a weekly basis is just, I don't know how there's more dirt left outside, if I'm being honest. It doesn't even make sense that there's that much dirt. But here I am, just unpacking some trash bags that we had that were just last minute thrown in here. This is a bag of clean clothes, this is a bag of dirty clothes, whatever it may be. So here I am going through those. Does anybody else also have floating shoes? Because now that we're in here in the mudroom and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking about it, I have so many pairs of shoes that's like one shoe that I know I haven't found the other pair to in months. But I keep the one shoe. Why do I keep the one shoe? We've lived without the other for so long, I should just get rid of it. But in my mind, I think, well, that's a nice shoe. Maybe we'll find it. Anyway, I can't be the only one. I hope that this was an entertaining video to watch. I hope that it helped someone be a little bit more motivated, have their day be a little bit better. And I just really appreciate anyone who just comes to hang out with me for a minute. It really does make me feel like I have friends, and I'm someone who likes to have friends. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you ever need some dirt, just come on over to my mudroom and I'll send it your way.